Namaste. Welcome to Karen Ann's Living Room Yoga. It's Thursday. Take a seat, root, sit in a chair. Just come down to the earth. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. Inhale really deep through the nostrils. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale and breathe in space. Breathe in positive vibrations. And then exhale anything you don't need with it. And move yourself to sitting comfortably on your mat or in the chair. We're just gonna sit quietly. Begin to bring your attention to your breath. Try to relax all the muscles in the body. Just allow the sit bones, your bottom, to root. And then the crown of your head drawing upward at the same time. Begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils. On the inhalation and on the exhalation. Listening to the breath, listening to your own wind, right? Begin to deepen the inhalation and deepen and lengthen the exhalation. Notice the length of each breath. There's no wrong, there's no right. Whoops. Just pay attention. Changing the channel from awareness outside your world, drawing your attention in. Beginning to observe the breath, deepening the breath, breathing through the nose with your lips closed. Really. Stay there. If that's where you're at right now, pay attention to the breath, sit still, and observe. So much to observe within your world with it. So on the inhalation, let the arms rise overhead. Exhale down. I have an audible sound with my breath. It's not necessary. What's most important is being with the breath. And moving with your breath. We're going to actually do flows tonight. And I'll show you the flow and then I'm going to just go deeper inside and enjoy me. Moving to child's posture. If you're in a chair, perhaps just fold forward. If you're on the earth with me, bring the big toes together, open up the knees, sit bones to the earth, bring your forehead, your third eye to the earth. Continue your yoga breathing. Actually, this yoga breathing doesn't stop for the rest of the practice. Lips closed, Breathe through the nose and use full lung vessel on your inhalation and on your exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. So many benefits. The wind within. So listen to the wind. Surrender to everything else and observe the body's sensations. Inhale, breath, rise to tabletop posture. Knees are under your hips, hands root into the earth under the shoulders. A few rounds of cat-cow. Belly lowers, chin draws upward on the inhale. And on the exhale, navel draws up, chin to the chest, round out like a cat. Take a full inhalation and on the exhalation, child's posture. Inhale, breath lifts you up. Bring your hips forward. Come onto the earth. Come onto your forearms and breathe. Heart draws forward. Pelvic, both hip bones try to kind of press into the earth. Belly draws in, tailbone tucks under. So there's an engagement of the muscles, and those are bodily sensations. Pay attention to them. So there's a bazillion things going on inside your world. Many of us have had been taught how to go there, how to get there. I did. It was never like this, so pay attention. I'm telling you. There are times I've broken into hysterics. And there's been times I've cried. And it's all good. So come on to the forearms, heart shines forward. This is a back bend. Engage the belly, draw it in. Tailbone somewhat tucks under, and the pelvic bowl and hip bones press into the earth. Take an inhale, exhale, come all the way down, bring any ear to the earth, and breathe. Inhale, lift up, exhale, other ear to the earth. Inhale, up. Even just moving your head from one ear to the earth to the other, notice the difference. It could be subtle, could be gross, but just notice. This is how we get to go to that into me I see world. Inhale, lift your heart up. You can just lift your elbows up and breathe. Now, abdominals draw in. Careful of the neck, kind of keep the head somewhat looking at the earth. Exhale, come down. We're going to do this 3 times. And then come back onto the forearms. Always observe the breath and bite off what you want to. It's a menu, it's a yoga dish tonight. Take what serves you. But keep that breath deep, long, full, and pay attention, because we don't need our thoughts for this whole practice. It's easy for the mind to come on in. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Inhale, we're going to lift that heart. Exhale, One ear to the earth. Keep hands right where they are. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And again, don't model me. Close your eyes even and just go to the place where you feel intensity. Even right here, I'm strengthening my upper body. Come on down. Inhale one more time. Move into child's posture. Inhale, rise. Curl toes under, lift the bottom to the sky, downward facing. Bare feet, oh, by the way, bare feet is the best way to practice. I've got my dance clothes on, and when I'm out in the park, sometimes I wear them, but bare feet's the best. I'll be taking them off. Spread the fingers wide. Thumb and index finger press down. Center the palm presses down, perhaps with the pinky. So a little bit more of an inner rotation where your weight is in your hands and your heels draw down to the earth. Lift the toes, and I'm always a teacher. Heels draw down, lift the toes, and make this downward dog, and every downward dog to serve you. So feet can be apart. Wait, they can have a wide downward dog. You can have a close downward dog. Oh, draw the feet back. What are you feeling? Where are you feeling it? Draw the feet close. Same thing. On the inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, down. I'm going to do a flow. One time, well, talk you through it, and then take it to your own breath measure. On your own. So inhale, exhale. Come on to the toes and walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Have a little bend in the knees 3 times. Left hand roots, right arm rises. You can bend the left knee. Exhale, down. To downward dog. So join me. To downward dog. Keep the breath moving so the breath never stops. Of course not. But if we hold or stay in a posture, the breath stays steady and rhythmic. If we one breath, one movement, the breath is steady and rhythmic. Come onto the toes, walk your feet towards your hands. Take a full inhalation and exhale yoga squat. Here's the next flow. Find your yoga squat. Feet can be flat down. Many people are like this. And if you're stiff or regardless, whatever, you could somewhat do it in a chair. You can get pillows and kind of sit down for your yoga squat. People with lower back disc issues, this actually feels fabulous. Okay, with that said, elbows in inside your thighs, of course outside your elbows, and press. Elbows out, knees in at the same time. I feel space between the disc and vertebrae, and L5, S1, L4. Come back to Yoga Squat. Here's the flow. Left hand roots, lift the right arm high. So you can stay here as long as you want, but both sides even time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift your bottom to the sky. Right leg lifts and down. A little bend in the knees. Open up the right side. Open up the left side. Stand all the way up. Side bend to the right on your exhale. Inhale up, side bend to the left. Inhale up, Yoga Squat. Inhale, right arm rises. Complete your exhalation, because inhalations are upward movements. Inhale to standing. Feet root, fingertips rise. Exhale to the right. Yoga Squat. One more time. Samastita He, equal standing. Kind of taking a vinyasa. Basically a sun salutation with letter A. We'll just do that. Feet root, crown of the head to the sky. Inhale, arms rise. Gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Heart towards the thighs. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, plant hands, step back, top of a push-up. We are going to stay in plank for a minute. Now, I mean, literally not a minute. Well, we could. But anyway, top of a push-up. That's it. I'm not going to talk. Stay with the breath. Belly draws in. Head in line with the spine, looking down at the earth. Take a full inhale. Just bring the knees down to the earth. If you want to take a child's, that's fine. So plank posture. So many benefits. Like I said, I usually don't model when I teach, so rather just stay with the breath and keep your attention inside the best of your ability. Now, if you want to take a yoga walk, come on down to the forearms. So the body's parallel to the earth. Belly draws in. And then come back to plank posture. Take your breaks when you need to. Again, don't model Karen, and allow your breath and awareness guide you. Take a full inhale if you want to add some spice. Right knee to right elbow. Exhale. Come to child's posture. Rise to tabletop. Curl toes under. Downward facing dog. Come onto the toes. Walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, look up, and exhale, fold forward. Rise to standing. Here comes another flow. Samastita He. That means equal standing. I'm going to take a sip of agua lemon lime. Variation. This is no plan. This is as Karen Ann staying in the present moment. I teach this a lot like this. So, mountain posture, Tadasana. Feet are rooting. So we're going to do like a sun salutation. And again, it's a menu. Bite off what you can do. If you're fatigued or whatever, we'll go to downward dog. We'll meet there, okay? Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Draw your lower belly in. Lift your pelvic floor, capping that heat. These are body locks. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Plant the back foot, pivot and plant. Find your groundation and roots. Rise to warrior 1 or A. Virabhadrasana. So make this your own. Close your eyes. That's then you're paying attention. Right knee to right pinky toe. If there's stress in the neck or shoulders, bend the elbows. So really, it doesn't matter what this looks like on the outside. This is just a tool to take you inside. And breathe through the nostrils. The wind within knows what to do. Creating space, rubbing up against those tight spots, those issues in our tissues. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. There's a few ways. We're going to go to downward dog, however you want to get there. This way, I'm going to just unwind this way, lift the right leg up, and then downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Left foot steps between your hands. Plant the back foot. Find your groundation. Find your breath. Complete your exhalation. Inhale, arms rise. Other side. Any sensations similar to the right side? Any sensations totally different or unique on this left side? Knee towards the pinky. Every inhale, feel the energy lift through the crown of the head and the fingertips. And on the exhale, ground and root. Inhale. Exhale, hands plant. Toes curl under that right foot. Lift your left leg high. Downward dog. Inhale. This is going to be a flow. Find your roots. Rise on the inhale. Exhale, warrior two or B. Virabhadrasana. Total different posture. I don't want to give explanations. I just want to breathe. Be with my own wind. Fingertips move away from each other. It's a heart opener. Opens up your pelvic bowl. And you want to bend that right knee till you feel those sensations. And you want to feel something deep. Right forearm on top of right thigh, side angle. Oops. Nice long line of energy. Left foot to left fingertips, see? I need my stability first before I start moving. Take a full inhale. Exhale, left hand roots down to the earth. Right foot stays right where it is. Come onto the ball of that left foot. Core engaged. Lift your right arm. On the exhale, I'm going to add some spice. And you can skip this if, it's really worth trying. Side plank, classic. Left hand to the earth. So from this dragonfly twist, you come to the outside of that left foot and right arm lifts. You can always lower a knee. Left hand around our left hand. Inhale, step your right foot back between your hands. Come onto that left knee. Inhale, arms rise. This is supported warrior one. A variation of what we just started this little flow with. Left arm forward, right arm back, just adding a twist. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, other side. So I'm going deeper. Left toes curl under. Don't model me. Allow your sensations in your breath to take you where you need to go or how deep. I bring my left hand to left heel, opening up, going deeper. Chin away from the chest. Inhale, lift your arms, counter posture. Both arms inside the right leg. This is where blocks come in. If you need them, you come onto your forearms. Many variations here. This is, you can bring, I know if, especially if you're new to yoga, it'll confuse you, so, I mean, just stay, stay up here. I can go a little deeper. And here's another variation. Left leg can draw back. Or on your block. Or even just find your place where you've got that climax. It's almost climax. It's just right there, right? Actually, ooh. Rising all the way up. Heel toe the right foot to the left hand. Pigeon on the right. I haven't done this in a while. This is a hip opener. Sliding your left leg back, coming onto your fingertips. This is called Pigeon Backman. And actually, we've done this you can do this on your back. I'll show you in a sec, if you're not. Or if you're sitting in a chair, just bring an ankle on top of the thigh and lean forward. So this is Pigeon Backman. And just surrender to the sensations in your breath. This might be as far as you go. That's the back leg. Going into sleeping pigeon, it's coming all the way down to the earth. But pillows, blocks for support. Already, my edge is changing. So I'll explain what's going on. It's hard for me to practice and teach, but I love this and I enjoy it, so no problem. But when you find your edge, that place between pushing too much and not enough in your posture, you feel things. And you feel things. And your breath is got that rhythm, that flow, like the waves flowing into the beach and flowing out, steady, strong. And as the wind within, and the surrender, and sukhastira, but surrender and awareness, and all of a sudden, something opens up or gets released. And then you go deeper in the posture, or you'll feel something release. Perhaps a sensation will go away. Come back down. Inhale, lift up. Come on to the left forearm. If if you're on your right side. Ooh. Again, experimentation and self-observation. Lifting the right arm high. I bring my right arm behind my back and reach for my right toe. I know I'm going probably deeper than the norm. That's what happens when you've got more flexibility than stability. I need to go deeper to feel my edge. Come back to pigeon. And you just could be still in pigeon. That's good. Lifting up. Curling the left toes under, lift the right leg up. Ooh, ah. Downward facing dog. Okay. Oh. What are you feeling? Where are you feeling it? The prana, your life's force, your wind within. Yeah. We did one side and we haven't done the other hemisphere, I call it. Left and right hemisphere. Pay attention. This side, at least for me, is going boom, boom, boom. This side's dull. A little asleep, dormant. Right? I'm just explaining what I feel. Okay. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left foot between your hands. Pivot and plant that right foot. Inhale, breath. Did you forget where we were going next? So I create in the present moment. It's good. Sequencing keeps the mind from wandering. Keeps the mind from getting jumbled. Keeps actually the mind away. I call it in the file cabinet. I don't need it right now. Rooting and rising. Lower belly draws in. Remember, hold a beach ball. That's where you're at. Actually, where I'm at. Take a full inhale, moving into warrior two. Fingers, hands move away from each other, heart opens. Get your stability, and then breathe and move for space and flexibility. So my balance isn't strong tonight. That's just what it is. One more inhale. Left forearm on top of your left thigh. Right arm over right ear. I mean, you may be up here, and that's okay. Right toes turn in though. When it's like that, you can not say you hurt your hip, but you want the right toes turned in. Take a look. Belly draws in. On the exhale, right hand comes down to the earth. Curl the toes under, heel to the sky of the right foot. Inhale, breath, left arm lifts. Make adjustments when you need them. On the exhale, I almost forgot. Side plank. You can always bring a knee down. This is absolutely fine. Sorry, you got my backside. Totally different experience on the right side plank than the left. I'm shaking. That means weakness is going away. Make adjustments when you need to. Inhale, left foot steps right back where it was. Come on to the right knee. Inhale, lift your arms. Supported or a variation of warrior one. Total different going on this side than the other. It's much tighter. That's me. Full inhale, right arm forward, left arm back, twist. Inhale, arms rise. Toes curl under of the right foot, exhale. And stay here if it's intense. I'm bringing my right hand to my right foot. Body presses forward, or belly presses forward, chin away from the chest. But again, you don't want to feel, this is not to be painful or injury. Inhale, arms rise. Ooh. And then both arms inside your left leg. This is called Humble Warrior. We did this before. Come onto a block. So both arms are inside your left leg. And this is what's, I guess you could call playing with your edge. This is right at my edge, and as I surrender, breathe, and let the wind within take over, something releases. I go deeper. This is, you got your own trip and adventure inside. Make this your own. This is still Humble Warrior. I'm doing a variation. So again, please don't model care in hand. You may just be right here, and that's fine, right? I'm going to add a posture. We'll go back to it on the other side. I forgot. Extend your left leg out and lean forward. Toes towards the body. Belly's always drawing in. extend your right leg out so we don't walk away crooked tonight. Right knee meets the left knee. Ooh, ah, right? You can go into child's. That's a restorative posture. I think we deserve it right now. Inhale, come all the way up. Coming back to tabletop. Downward dog. You walk your feet towards your hands. Come all the way down to your bottom. This is a variation of a spinal twist. It's massaging the piriformis and hip. Adho Konasana. Soles of the feet together. Heels towards the inner groin, thumbs in the arches of both feet. Root the sit bones. Take an inhale and lean forward. Just though there's different variations. You can just leave your heart and stay here. You can round out and just let gravity take over, right? Elbows here, or you could take your elbows and press them into your inner thighs. Go a little more intense. And when the mind goes away and you've got space, that's when everything comes up. When you forget something, you remember. I forgot pigeon on the left. So I felt it. I was like, God, did I forget something? So bring the left foot between your hands. And we were down here. In our humble warrior, so heel toe your left foot all the way to that right hand. Come onto the outside of that left leg. I'm sure you're all saying to me, Karen, you forgot pigeon on the left. We're all teachers, you know. Back to a pigeon backbend, lifting the heart, staying here. Ooh, this side's totally different. Ooh, boy. And then come onto your forearms, moving into sleeping pigeon. Bring your forehead down to the earth. Third eye presses into the earth. So you can bring your forehead right on the block. It's fine. You know? I mean, stay in sleeping pigeon. When we move into this is a yin posture, and move yourself into stillness. pay attention. The edge will probably change, and most important is let the mind rest on the breath. Let the breath be stronger than those crazy thoughts. Inhale, lift yourself up. Ooh, boy, they're different. The observer becomes the observed. This is your adventure class. It is our yoga class inside. If your breath allows, come onto the right forearm. Left arm lifts. I'm going deeper, left hand behind my back, reaching for the right toe. It's a bind, it's a twist. It's a spinal twist. I actually got my left heel into my psoas. This is ancient medicine. It's pretty crazy, these postures. Well, we're still doing them now, 5,000 years old, up to. And come on back. Downward dog. Come on to the knees. Take a child's. Inhale, lift up. Any sensations yet? Ooh, ah, ooh. Come on to your bottom. Then we did Baddha Konasana. Shanasirsasana, that's another nice lower back. Lower back, lumbar, hips, left toe long, right foot inside the left thigh. Foot to thigh, thigh to foot, like an L, or even a wider L. But your hips are, you're facing your left leg. Left toes are active. This might be enough intensity, or maybe just right here. And actually, you can do, there's so many ways to practice. Bazillion. Inhale, lift your arms up. On the exhale, lean forward, hand to foot, hands to foot, leading with your heart. There is a slight twist, so right ear towards left knee. Now, I need to go deeper to find my edge, but you may just be right here. Many of you are just going to be right here, and that's beautiful. Inhale, lift up, other side. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Start out small. Inhale, rise. I had a release. Okay. So, Paschimottanasana. Both legs long and lean forward. A few versions of this. You can take your peace finger thumb and catch the big toe. I think that's where I'm going to be today. And then the thumb around the outside of both of that big toes. It's okay to have your knees bent a little bit. And if you can't reach your toes, that's where the strap, the towel, the whip, the chain comes in. With a towel. Inhale for length and exhale. Allow the elbows to move away from each other. Spine long. Head is just an extension of the spine. Go deeper. I need to go deeper. Inhale, rise. Reverse table. Knees bend, feet root, hands behind your hips. Inhale, lift up. Chin away from the chest. Chin away from the chest. Oh. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Ooh, ah. Okay. Lay all the way down onto your back. Inversion. You have a chair. This is a wonderful inversion. With all the sitting we've been doing with this pandemic, if you're watching TV, get on the floor, get your legs up on the chair, and stay there for a long time. It's really good for you. This is the invisible chair. Boy, oh boy, do I see. Everything's cracking and changing and going into alignment. Happy baby's another inversion. Headstand, handstand. If you have that in your practice. And I'll just do happy baby tonight. So the knees open up wider than your rib cage. Hands on the bottoms of your feet, and then pressing down. So the feet are flat, like you're putting your footprint on the ceiling, but the knees are wider than your rib cage. Trying to get the knees to touch the earth in that direction. Inhale, give yourself a hug. Spinal twist to the right. I've learned a few different variations, and this is, the classic arms are out to a T. Both knees to the right, turn your head to the left. I have to go deeper, remember. So don't go beyond your breath. Your breath is the breath is your edge meter. If you are modeling Karen Ann and you've never even been in this posture, you're going, that your breath's your edge meter. Perhaps you've gone too deep. You don't want to injure yourself. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side. Total different experience. I can't even twist that. I got a really tight spot. I need a pillow and a blanket. Okay. There we go. Bring the knees back to center. Perhaps just bring one leg up and make a couple circles. We're closing the practice. Before we close. Other side. I'm going to actually move into a plow posture. If that's not going to serve you tonight, candlestick posture's beautiful. I'm going to go a little deeper. So remember, don't model me. Now this might be fine for you. You might feel, it might serve you tonight. Ooh, massaging that spine. Go all the way down. Oh, it feels so good. One more hug. Shavasana. Right leg, right foot to the right corner of your yoga mat, if you're on one. The left, surrender. And just get soft. Let gravity take over. Body gets heavy. Back of the head sinks into the earth. Palms facing upward. One more. Inhale through the nose and really exhale nice and deep. Face relax, jaw relax, shoulders relax. Move yourself into stillness. Come back to your regular breathing rhythm as it is. Don't model Karen. Just Just surrender. Move yourself into stillness. Begin to come back to the body, bringing your attention back to the body. Wiggling the fingers and the wrists and the toes and the ankles. And rolling all the way over to one side. Peeling your way up, just sitting comfortably on your yoga mat. Hands at your heart center. Namaste. Thank you for breathing with me this evening.